Good afternoon, Belton High School. I'm Michaela Kiefer.
And I'm Connor Sizemore, and you're watching
Cutlass TV News. This story kicks off the school year with talking to a few different teachers and students about their different perspectives on the current school year and what is to come. With more on the story, here's Connor Sizemore and Caitlin Morrison.
Summer is coming to an end and fall is on its way. Despite what the 100-degree weather we saw yesterday might make us think. Now that the year has gotten started, take a listen to a handful of differing perspectives surrounding this upcoming school year.
The year for me has been really well. I like that we get the 5 minutes feels nice for passing periods. The new school going from Yoakum, I have weight second hour, Yoakum first hour. I like that we get extra time walking. It's comfortable for me. The challenges I face, it's more work, I feel like, and it comes at you a lot quicker. You've got to make sure I'm getting everything turned in time for the late policy, and then making sure I'm not goofing off and getting in trouble.
I'm really excited this year for mostly my sporting events. The swim season that's coming up is really exciting, and then wrapping up my cross country season. So that's good. And this year has been pretty good for me so far. It's a little stressful just because this is my first year having a job and doing school at the same time.
It's been a really good start to the year. I think it's just every year's a little different. New challenges every year with different kids. I'm doing some new strategies in the classroom, so it's just been readjusting back to school is always just kind of a challenge, but it's been a really good start. I am thrilled to be back to normalcy. I think it's been really nice. I've worn a mask a couple of weeks because I didn't feel good, but just the opportunity to engage with students. I do random grouping every day, and so that's been really freeing to be able to allow my students to regroup, change. I expect them to be working in close proximity to each other. It increases our ability for collaboration, thinking, and getting students moving. So I think that's been a really positive change for us getting back to normal.
So the whole being busy thing, stress management has been huge for me this year, and also being comfortable with talking to new people. English 1 level, it's very much okay, I need you to trust me and buy in and see what you're going to learn. And with seniors, it's not so much of trust me in that I'm going to give you the appropriate level of work. It's trust me that I got you kind of a thing. Because a lot of my seniors are chronic overachievers and there's a lot of pressure that gets put on them, so trusting that I'm not going to rip them apart with my grading and not give them an opportunity to grow with that.
With Caitlin Morrison, I'm Connor Sizemore, and you're watching Cutlass TV News. Running into the school year, here's Katia Sierra and Amaya Crowder with cross country.
The cross country season is underway. Here's Isabella Evans with her perspective.
I like cross country because it's something that everyone can do and it's not very expensive since it's just running, and it gives you an opportunity to really push yourself. I continue to come back to the team just because I like to see what I'm capable of, and I think that also over the 3 years that I've been running, we've really fostered a kind of family relationship with each other. So it's a nice environment to come back to every year. This season, I really want to break 24 minutes, which is a big goal, but I think it's something I can do if I really stick with it and push myself.
Brianna Madden discusses her role on this year's team.
What made me choose this sport is that I wanted to improve my endurance for wrestling. My biggest dilemma in the sport, cross country, it was normally my mindset, especially when I'm doing the 5K. I get really tired and I just want to stop, but I don't stop. How do I plan to overcome my mindset? Just tell myself not to stop, because if I don't finish, then what's the point of doing the sport?
Head coach Chandler Wilson shares why she coaches cross country.
I decided to coach cross country because I always had a love for running, and when the opportunity presented itself, I wanted to jump on that, and I have never regretted my decision. It's been one of the best decisions I've ever made. So when I'm looking at my runners, or what I want them to achieve, is perseverance, and then also a good attitude and a work ethic, because I think all of those traits are things that they can use in life, and I think that's what running teaches us, is to persevere through adversity anyways, and so we can take that in cross country and then translate it to our life. I enjoy coaching the sport because I work with some of the best kids, all around kids, I think, in the school. It fulfills my life. I can't imagine being a teacher without being a coach. So I look forward every day to going to practice.
With Katya Sierra, I'm Amaya Crowder with Cutlass TV News.
Hitting it back into the year, here's Gio Mack and Josh McElmore with softball girls and tennis.
The softball season is well underway with the 10-6 record. Here's Salone Carpenter and Katie Stevenson sharing about the season thus far.
What I want to achieve is I want to get all region, all conference, and all districts, and get more home runs. They taught me to get my work done, so I don't because when we have practice and stuff, we don't have enough time to get our work done, so get it done in school when you have time to.
It's fun learning from all the upperclassmen on how to play and how to encourage each other off the field and on the field. It feels good because I get to share the experience on the field with her because it's her last year and it's my first year, and just all the bonding and all the stuff that I've learned from her this year. I'm looking forward to learning how to bond with other teammates other than my comp team.
Tennis players Malia Hardy and Tony Hillwing explained their personal goals for the season.
My goals for myself were to improve my serve and work on my singles game. The biggest thing I've learned is you can only rely on yourself when playing individual sport.
Well, I would say my goals for this year is obviously to improve just my tennis skills, but also meeting new people, and also outside of school because we play against a lot of other schools and we meet people there. So just meeting new people and improving my skills. Well, it's definitely way more competitive. So in Germany I had one time in a week I had training, and here it's every day, and it's also 2 hours, and in Germany it was also only 1 hour, so it's a lot more and more competitive, but it's really fun.
With Gio Mack, I'm Josh McLemore with Cutlass TV News.
What is your favorite go-to snack from the gas station?
A blue slushy and Airheads, the bites.
All right.
Mama Fruit Chews and Cheetos.
Well, to be honest, it depends on the time of day. But any time of day, Mamba are what my go-to would be.
Probably Cheez-Its if I had to choose. I mean, my favorite's Cheddar Jack, but really any other flavors.
Quick Trip hot dog for sure.
My favorite go-to gas station snack is beef jerky and beef jerky.
Quick Trip taquitos.
Hyping up this season, Jaden Williamson created a hype video featuring our football players.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys.
That's hard.
We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
If you want to be featured in this week's homecoming hype video, make sure you show up to this week's home game at Sept Stadium.
The theme is blackout and there will be a purple powder toss. Be there. Thanks for watching.
Tune in next week.
And as always,
Carpe diem.